And what I'm now doing is that using our software to rip the file. Okay, so how to print? How to print on this seamless digital printer. So this is what I'm doing to show you how it works and how to print. Let's check out. Okay, so once you have the artwork, you need this software of the new stamper for the ripping the file. After it's ripping, it's already in the printing software. So you can see this is what I just done for the artworks. We will show you today during our live broadcast, and I will print. Okay, so now it's loaded up to the printing list. So the printing job, and here we go first with this cat, okay? And this, I will use this printer. This is the $4 printer, and it has the 4 arms, you see, and it has the very high efficiency during printing. Okay, let me show you how it works. Let me get to the gloves. Okay, the preparation needs to be done. And also, if you are going to have the plan to get the printer, or you already have the printer in hand, if the some old customers with us and you already have this one. And remember, before you printing, the first important thing needs to be done is check the head status. Okay, so we're going to do the checklist. So here we print the head status for checking. Once it is in the good position, and we could print. Okay, here we go. Okay, the head status is not good enough. Okay, after checking, so this you need to do before printing. You see, this is the first checking. So the head status, you see the yellow color, it's missing in the middle part, right? And the magenta color has some missing colors. And here the black, here the black also have some missing one. So that's not perfect. And after cleaning, you see, you can compare with this one. The yellow color now, it is perfect. And the magenta, same. Hi, hello everyone. Hi, welcome to our live. Here, Tina will show you how our printer works and how the printing could be done by this printer. So this needs to be done before you start your printing job, okay? So check the head status. And once it's not okay, you need to clean it. After cleaning one time, it should be workable. If it is one time washing is still not okay and still have some blanks, or the line is not so sharp enough, and you do the second time cleaning. And after second time, it should be, most of the time, it will be fine. It's working. Okay, and here we replace a paper. So you can see we printed already many times, and now this paper is stained with the colors. Okay, so to avoid the color stained to the inside of the sock, and then we need to replace this one. 哎，能否把我的那边给我清一下？我那边全部都是背影，什么东西都是乱的。箱子稍微收，然后我后面的这个车子也给我拿走一下。So this paper actually is necessary during printing. You need this one to wrap to this roller. After you wrap it, and then use the tape to fix it. Okay, and we get a check. So here is the one to check the head status. Let's see if the nozzle's working well. Hey, Charlie. Hey, nice meeting you here. Ah, your dad has the 3D printer. That's awesome. Ah, you see, the head status is not good enough, right? Especially the head too. So we need to clean it. Let's do the clean. Okay, so we could see that for the head one, it's almost perfect, right? See this head one, the yellow part is fine, and the magenta, it just few blank there, it's fine. It's not impact the final image quality, and the tan color and the black color also fine. So only the head two, the head status not okay. So we just clean for this head two. Okay. Hi Charlie, welcome again. Nice meeting you here. Okay, so actually this cleaning is very necessary, and it needs to be done in every morning before you start printing job. And also, if you wanted to go for outside for a break or grab a cup of coffee or drinks, and then you just close the nozzles to the capping. And then once you're back, before printing, you also check it. And after you confirm and you are sure that the head status under good circumstances, and then you start continue with your printing job. Okay, now we do the check again to see if that is improved. So here, use by controlling the software, and we change the y-axis data to 80, and then we print. Okay, see now if the head status improved or not. Yeah, improved a lot, but not perfect. Okay, anyway, we try to print an image, and let's see if the outlook is okay. Once the outlook is okay, acceptable, and then it's no problem. We can continue for our printing job. So now it's starting print. Most 特别长的应该是。And actually, the speed for this printer could be adjustable. So it depends how fast the operator could be. Once the operator could run very fast, and then you can adjust the speed to faster. Okay. So we could see here a little bit line, very sharp line. You could see it, right? So it means that the head status is not good enough. So from here, from the paper, you could see it will be more obvious. You see the stripes, regular stripes. So it means the head status is not okay, not okay enough. And we print more, and then it will be better. So with our printer, actually you can adjust. You can adjust first the speed, and the rotating speed for each roller could be adjusted, and also the center drive motor. This one could be adjusted with the speed. And meanwhile, you also can adjust the from the software. So by multiple ways, you can adjust it. And now after several times printing, it will getting better. Because the ink, it flows frequently from the nozzles, and then it will not be clogged anymore. Okay, this is the way how it works. But what you need is just a simple blank sock. So this kind of the blank sock for you will be enough to start your printing business. So loading up the sock and keep it straight. Once you have the problem for this, the toe part, or it happens at the heel part, you can see it has some angles standing up. It's standing up there. So this is not working. This must be improved because they will scratch the head, the nozzle surface later on during printing. So this is a no way, but you have to stretch it and keep it flat enough. Yeah, like this, it will be fine. So I'm gonna print for any designs, and if you are interested for any design, you can also let me know during the live stream, okay? And if possible, I will print for you by the next time. And if that is your time allowance, if time allows me, and then I will try to make the artwork immediately during the live and print for you.先去摁一下。Okay, so I'm a cat person, so just now I print a cat. So if anyone a dog person, and we try the dog, okay? The cute dog. Okay, let's see. So printing actually is very easy and simple. Don't you think so? Here, I am here to show you how to print. It seems like very easy. And indeed, it is easy. Just you need to be sure that the image, what you use, the artwork you prepared, it's in the good resolution. So after that, with the high resolution, and then you will get this high precious image after printing. Okay, so this doggy got a hat. You see the color? Is that nice? And just after printing, it's so bright. And also you can see the doggies, all the details, right, of the hairy. Okay, so what I am printing in my hands here, it is the cotton material. It is cotton. So not only cotton could be printed by our printer, the polyester is also workable. And polyester will be much easier because polyester process is very short. Just the printing and heating, then it is done. Yeah, just 2 steps. But here, what I'm using the cotton one, actually it needs a very long process. But today, I show you with our just developed the new solution, the new printing solution with the pigment ink, yeah. So pigment ink effected on the cotton material, and then the pre-treatment, actually it is still same as normal process as the cotton one. But after printing, the finishing will be improved a lot, And now what we use for this pigment ink effected on the cotton one, it just need 1 step for finishing. That is, heating. So same as the polyester. So it will short up, it just shorts the whole process of the finishing and made your production process quite easy. Okay. And we try, okay, we try another image and see how this one will look like. If anyone can guess what's the image I'm now printing. Hello? Hi, the new audience. Hi, welcome. This is Tina, and you're watching now is our Colorado YouTube channel with the live stream. And I'm now, yes, food, yes, good. Baked goods, sort of. And exactly, yeah, that has some, yes, food, and has some pork and hamburger, cheese, and sandwiches, hot dog, ice cream, bacon, and salad, everything, and pizza. So you get everything you wanted to grab for your lunch or grab for your breakfast. Yeah, I know some European area now it's the morning time, right? So for your brunch, is that a good choice? Yeah, so you could see actually the pizza. You could see the pizza details, right? And the pasta. And here the hamburgers. I love this ice cream. I love the chocolate so much. What do you like? This, I guess this one is the strawberry. This pink one. I like this chocolate. Has anyone, same as me, like the chocolate very much? Now, and here we go. Now it is how it looks. Yes. Hi, may I have your name? Gaijin. How to pronounce it? It's a little bit difficult for me. Sincerely, me, Asmer. Hi. How are you? Welcome to visit our YouTube channel. Gaijin. Gaijin Aussie. Hi, nice meeting you. So, don't you think that this food is just like a real with the 3D effect? How do you think? Thank you. Thank you, Gaijin. So you like it? Which one you like the most? The pizza, the pasta, the ice cream, the hamburger, the hot dog, and the pork? Or salad? Bacon. Yeah, I like bacon too. And I like hamburger, but I have to control my weight, so I have to choose. Maybe 1 week, one ice cream. And for lunch, it could be fine for me. Just hamburger and with some pork, with some beef, no problem. But dinner, I choose salad. Okay, so this is what you see. It is just printed by our seamless digital printer. Yeah, and this is using the pigment ink effected on the cotton socks. And this is how it looks just after printing. So without any curing yet. So let's check out later how it looks after heating, okay? So with this kind of printing solution, and we could get the sock immediately with this cotton material, not like the traditional cotton socks. And after printing, it needs for going to dry and steaming, and then the washing, finishing process, very long process. But now what we need to do is just heating. So heating, and then check out how the color it is. If it's still vibrant or not. Okay, later we check it out. And now we keep printing for the next image, okay? So next one, what would you like? I have, so let's check it out. Let's talk about some weather. So how about the weather of today, of your country, your city? Yeah, China now it's almost getting the beginning of the summer. And even in the morning time, a little bit cool, but during the noon time, it's hot. It's already over around 28 degrees in the noon time. So a little bit sweating. Okay, so how about your weathers? And today now it is very sunny day. And in the morning, the sky was really beautiful. It was some clouds there. So next one, we try the clouds, okay? We try the blue skies and with the floating clouds. Let's check it out. You are great at this. Thank you, Gaijin. Yes, this is our business. We are the manufacturer of the seamless digital printer. Oh, 32 degrees, sunny with light rain. Oh, light rain? And then it's the time that's for you to have the chance to see the rainbow, I think, right? May I ask where you come from? And or you're coming from, let me guess, United States? And now it's very late. So you see, when I pulled out of this sock, I could not just let it bounce back. So I have to be very, very carefully to get it out. Yeah, like this, smoothly. Otherwise, once it's bounced back, and then the ink is still wet, so it will fly. And during the flight, it will drop maybe on the white clouds to ruin the whole image. So I cannot do that. So this is how it looks. North Queensland, Australia. So just a few hours ahead than China, right? Thank you. Thank you for your information. Nice meeting you here. And the world is big and the world sometimes is small. And we can meet up here. So, okay, so now I'd like to introduce myself, and for the new audience, maybe you are the first time to visit our YouTube channel, and just by coincidence, you coming to the live stream. And I'd like to make an introduction for everyone here now in the live stream. This is Tina, and we are in Colorado, Ningbo, Colorado. So we are the manufacturer for the seamless digital printer. Yeah, and this printer is made by us. So we have the R&D team, we have the sales team, we have the after-sales service team, we have the technician. So with this seamless digital printer, we print everything for the tubular items, the tube. So anything in the knitting tube items, and it's suitable for our printer to print. Yeah, so considering about the tubular items, except the sock, anything else you can thinking about, you can just type it there. Yeah, and let me know. And let me know, what do you think about the tubular items? What kind of the tubular items you can think about? If anything, any idea? Any idea? Yes, beanies. Yes. Hi, Gaijin. Thank you so much for your answer. Yeah. And beanies. Exactly. Beanies. And see, what is this? This one? Yeah. They are sleeve cover. Sleeve cover. So this one also could be printed. And talking about the tubular items, also a kind of very similar like the beanies is the barf scarf. So once you go outside for the outdoor sports, and you will get the outdoor sports for the jogging, for cycling, right? So that one could be printed. And also here, grabbing my hands. This is yeah, you could see, obviously, it's a t-shirt. It's a t-shirt, yes. But it's coming with the tube, actually. So once it's come to our factory, it's just a tube with the white color, just the white color. But we load up this tube to the roller to print. And with two tubes actually. One tube for the body and the other tube for the sleeve, yes. So just one tube we printed. After printing and from the middle, from the center of the line, we just cut it off and then to make two sleeves and made with this seamless t-shirt. Yeah. So with these kind of tubular items, it's suitable for our printer, just with different model of the printer. So that is what we do. Yeah. Because the t-shirt actually every supplier or everywhere you have the cutting machine, you have the sewing machine, you could just do it. But if you with the tubular items, with the tube, and then how to print our printer, it's suitable. Okay? Okay, next one, what's the yeah, thank you. No, I'm not teaching you, just share the information and communicate. Yeah, it's like the brainstorm. So I'm talking something about what I know, and maybe you can talk about something you know, and we share the information, we exchange. That's the communication. And I think that during this communication, you are familiar with our printer and with our products. And yeah, one day, if any chance that you wanted to start your business, and you could think about us, yeah, and accept this. No business, it's also fine. It's just the kind of the communication with different culture. Yeah. Okay. The next one. Okay. So the temperature is a little bit hot there, and we print something, it might cool down the temperature. So do you think what is this now? Gloves. Okay, gloves so far cannot be printed. It's only can be printed at the palm part, but not the finger, not the finger. Yeah, see the gloves, what I have, it has the separate the fingers. So only could be print, it's workable that for the palm part, that is the max so far. Cannot be printed with the gloves, with the fingers as well. Or you just made a tube and without the 5 fingers split up, and then printing first. After that, you just go cut and sew. But that would be a little bit strange, weird. Okay, so this is the peach. Okay, pink peach. It's the summer fruit. Here we go. Yeah, this is, oh, sorry. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, this is exciting. Thank you. Welcome you. Hi, Gaijin. Okay, so fair enough. Salt the fingers might be a little small. Yeah, little small. It's too small to print. And also, once it's knitted, actually, it has so, let's say, less space between the fingers, and then it will be very challenging for printing, because after printing, you have to be sure that each fingers cannot be touched each other, otherwise the ink will go away, and then the color will be mixed. Okay, so this is the printed effect. This is the printed effect. Yeah. So it's a big honor for me here to show all you guys that this kind of technology. And now you know that the sock, it's not only the way that to knit it with the jacquard, with the yarn, with the colored yarn, with the MOQ. No, now with the printed one, it's no MOQ. And any design in any color, multiple color, it's workable. So no color limited anymore. Okay, so I think now it's for us to try the heating, okay, to find out how the final color it is after heating. Okay, follow me. And what you are seeing now is our work mill. So it's busy for the production. So a little bit mess. Forgive me, please. And this is the oven with the conveyor system. You see, the sock will be hung there one by one, and it will drive these socks automatically to go inside of this oven. And in this oven, it will stay around 2 to 3 minutes. And some very thick socks needs to be stay in 4 minutes. And after that, it will just turning back and coming out. And then the color will be pumped out. You see? You see the color. So this is the heating oven to cure the polyester sock and also the cotton socks in pigment ink. And now it's for curing the whole production. So you see the sock will go into the oven one by one. Not sure if this is the first time you've seen. So this oven, the capacity for one day, 8 hours, it's around like 2,000 to 3,000. So it could support for at least 3 printers, the output in 8 hours. And sometimes 4 printers as well. It still could be supported. So you see, actually before it's ready, it's just light color. But after the high temperature heating, the color will be totally different, very bright. You see the orange color, but you see here, it's very light, right? Okay, our sock is done. Oh, it's hot. It's just like a ready bacon. Just, wow, fully baked. Okay, let's check out how the color is. I'm so excited to show you. Here, it is the cute dog. Hi, hello. Hello, everyone. Ah, okay. Yeah, you are notice actually it's very in details. That's correct, because just now some socks, what you see, it's at the toe part, right? It's hanging at this toe part because this is the ready sewn sock and with the toe part already in black color. So black color actually it's not being printed during printing. so there is no ink. While this one, which I use, is the open toe. You see? Open toe. But this is just a semi one. And I need to hang it and needs to be sure this toe part, the whole toe part, needs to be heated. Because after printing, it will go back to the socks factory to get it sewn like this. So ensure the toe part is with the all over printed design. So the whole design will be this dog, not be separated like the toe part as the black one. So here the toe is still with the doggy. So that's the difference. Yeah, Gaijin, you are right. You are right. You did a really good job. Thank you. Okay, so this is the peach. You see the color? And also you see in the middle of this peach, there is a line there. You see? And this line, actually, it's not flowery or something, but it's sharp, right? And also here, the leaves and the solid color. The solid color, it's not so, it's a little bit pure, actually. It's really solid color, not with the mixed ink dots, right? You're welcome. My pleasure to give you all this kind of information and with the explanation. So if you have any question about this color, about this printing solution, about our printer, you could just let me know and type your question there in the comment area, and I will try my best to answer each of the questions during the live, okay? Yeah. And here, let's check out how the color looks like with this caramel cat, okay? And this one. And light one, the pizza, this food. Okay. You hungry? Anyone hungry? Let's have a meal later. Okay, I'm kidding. Okay, if possible, welcome to China. Welcome to Ningbo. Be my guest, and we will have dinner together. Okay. So if you have any interest to know how this whole heating oven looks like, thank you, Gaijin. Thank you. Okay, have a good day. So if you have any interest, and I will introduce you this relevant equipment to working together with the printer. Okay, here we go. Follow me. Yeah, this is the oven. So this is how it looks. And you see here, actually the fume coming out from the exhausted fan with the pipe. And some of them needs to be get rid of by these two exhausted fan. Okay, so this one, the power has around 18 kilowatts in 3 phases electricity. Yeah. Okay, so for China, it is 380 voltage. And if for the American customer, and we can make it for 240, but they are all requested for the 3 phases electricity. Okay, so this is the heating oven. And this one, beside me, this one You can see there is a nameplate. It's the steamer. Yeah. And now it's under steaming for the cotton socks in normal process. So remember, just now I told you that with the cotton socks in the normal process, it needs to be printed with a long process after printing. So after printing, it will go first to this oven. This is also an oven, but very big volume. So inside, it will be dried first, and then it will go to the steamer. It will go to the steamer for steaming. And after steaming, it will go back again for drying. And after this time drying, it will go to the washing mill for the washing finishing process. Okay, so these two equipments for the normal cotton material. Okay, so you see, it's just printed. This is the cotton one. So it needs to be dried first after printing. So it will be sent to that big oven now. So see how it works. The whole track of this socks sent to the oven for heating. And this drying needs around 8 minutes. Okay. So this is the normal process for cotton material. So here are all these cotton socks with the normal process. And after heating, after steaming, after heating again. So now it's totally dried. And the color, it's really pump out. The color is really pump out already. And now the next step will be send this to the washing mill for the washing process. And after washing, the whole process will be completed. So that is what we introduce you for the normal cotton one. Okay, and now we continue for printing, okay? For some new audience, maybe you didn't see that before, and I will show you how it works of our printer. Okay, so this is the load up for the sock. Okay, here it starts. Okay, so by the chance you see this how it print, and we've got already the dried sock with the food. Now you see the color is still bright, right? And with all these foods, it's just like a real. Oh, I'm a little bit hungry. You see the pizza? I love pizza. And pasta. And this beef burger, the big burger. And this is the big one, double layers. Yeah, and ice cream. And the pork. You see how the color and how the details they are, right? Now you see the details? 点一下。See? Okay. And this is the clouds after printing. This is the color. Okay. So with this peach, we will offload it. So once you offload this sock, and you need to be a little bit careful and ensure it will not bounce back. And smoothly get it back. I'm not sure if that audience still there and whose daddy has our, not sure it's ours or not, but his daddy has 3 printers, the 3D. So how is that running? If it is with our printer, so the tips for you that with this kind of circumstance, you could see from this side, from this view, you could see how high it is. 这样子去拍，这样去拍，对。You see how height it is. How height? Yeah, so that height, it has very big risk to scratch the head. So this kind of circumstance never happens. Please remember, never happens during your printing. It's not allowed. Otherwise, it will, might be the risk to destroy your print head. So it needs to be stretched fully. It will be stretched fully and make it to be flat like this. And then it will be working good. Okay, so this is the tips for you. Once if you have any running business or you have even other brand of the printer, and with this kind of the situation, it needs to be avoided. Okay? Okay, let's print a little pretty girl. So printing is very easy. Just easy click, print, and then it will start. Charlie, I'm not sure if you're still there. So how's your printing job with the 3D printer? And now with the current audience, how are you? Welcome all of you to watch our live. Okay.哎，为什么这个字锐涂之后成了反的了？字图像是个反向镜像了。字从左到右读的，现在是个反的。是你说的那个曲线呀？我的那只猫就读不出来的那个字。Okay. If anyone like Pattaya, let's print for this one, okay? Wow, this pitaya looks very juicy. I like the pitaya's color. You see all the details, even the fruit meat, and it has different layers. So with these printed socks, it shows every details there. Okay, later we will heat it. And now we just hang there and waiting for the final pieces, okay? So if you have any suggestion or the idea of the artwork you wanted to print for a test, and you can just let us know. You can comment. You can comment for the any video we've done the post in our YouTube channel, and you can comment there. And once we see that, we will arrange. And with your requested idea of the artwork, we will make it and print for you and make the post. Okay? You will see the posted the shots later in our YouTube channel. And if the audience have somebody that you are the artist, and welcome you to just send your artwork if you're allowed. Okay? And once any customer would like your artworks to be turned to the business commercial value, and then your artwork could be paid. So consider about it, okay? So once you load up the sock, the tips just now shared you that with each part needs to be flat. If not, then stretch a little bit more to be flat. And then the whole round needs to be checked if this gouge, the knitting gouge, will be straight. And the knitting gouge needs to be straight. And then finally get back to the center line, and this center line will align with the center middle of the heel. So that will be the start point for the printing. Okay, then we change another one. Maybe another peach. Okay? Another juicy peach. Woohoo! I see the very cute pink color of the peach. Yeah, you got it. You see? The different layer of this peach color, different color tone of the pink, and with the gradient color, also it just showed to this printed sock. You see? Here. You see, this is the gradient color in different color tone. And also with the shadow of this peach, different position of the different color, and even the cutting piece of the different layer of the yellow color. You see? Okay, so this is the printed sock. And now we're going to heat it, okay, to check out how the final color looks like. Okay, here we go. So it will go inside of this oven. And later it will come out of the oven, and then the process will be completed. And now I'm getting the cat. And now I'm getting my cat. Okay, so later we will check out how these colors are. And that process needs around 2 to 3 minutes maximum. And now it's almost coming out. I can see from the kernel, the peach is coming out. Yeah, they're coming up. Let's get it one by one. I think now the red color is much more beautiful, right? You see the peach is really like a real one. And the pitaya. You see? And this one, and this lovely girl, the beautiful girl. Okay, the last one, the cat. Okay, so let's go and check it out. Yeah, we've got, you see here, the peach. So how the color it is, and the pitaya. So how vibrant the color it is. And this caramel cat, this caramel cat. It's my cat, actually. A very cute one. The brown color of the hair. And this the beautiful little girl. So all these are the very bright color, right? So the colors are vibrant. The colors are vibrant and the details are sharp. You see the hair, the color, it's really with this tiny thin line, it's very sharp. And here, even with this, the black outline of this pitaya, you see it's sharp and vibrant, right? Okay, so what you are seeing now, it is the cotton material. The cotton material sock with the pigment ink. And with the normal ink, with the normal reactive ink. And I will show you how it looks. And someone might ask, why we need to do this printed sock instead of the normal jacquard sock? Okay, I will let you know. Okay, first we compare the color, okay? We compare the color of the normal cotton one and the pigment one. So you see, this is the normal process. This is the normal process of the cotton with very long process. So after printing, it needs drying and steaming and drying again and washing. And for washing, it has 7 to 8 steps, several turns. And this is the cotton material in pigment ink. And you could see the color. From the vibrancy, actually, they are both slightly similar, right? And just this one, a little bit more sharp. You could see the little angel's eyes and the hairs and all the details and the wings with the feathers, you could see it, right? Yeah, so this is the normal one and this is the pigment one. But this one has the short process and this one has a long process. And this one has a little bit good color fastness to washing, to rubbing. And this one a little bit lower at around 1 grade lower than this one. Okay, so this is the comparison for the normal cotton process, the printing solution with the pigment, yeah. And this one is with reactive ink, and this one using the pigment ink. And this one has a long process, this one has short process. But both of them need the pre-treatment. Pre-treatment is non-avoidable. Okay, so this is the comparison. Yeah, and someone might ask that why we need to do this seamless digital printing sock instead of the normal knitting one. I will show you. Okay, so here in my hands, what I'm grabbing in my hands is with the normal jacquard socks. And from the outside, the color, you can see it just has 1, 2, 3, just 3 colors, right? But inside, let's check it out. inside. Let's check it out. What a mess here. It's with loose threads, right? Yeah, a mess. Well, this is what we just printed for multiple foods. Yeah, it has some ice creams, hot dogs, hamburgers, cheeseburger, double side, and ham, and then the pasta, and pizza, and salad, and beef, and steak, and sausage, and some cheesecake. Yeah, so these multiple foods, it has multiple colors for sure. And what you need is only what we do just now is just a blank sock, just a white color sock. That's it. And then we can print for so many colors. Well, compare with the knitting jacquard sock. This is only 3 colors. And it has a mess at the inside of these loose threads, right? Well, this one, we have plenty of the colors. And let's check out how it looks inside. This is inside. Okay, this is inside. So inside of this printed sock, it's just clean, neat and clean. It's nothing. No loose threads, nothing at all. While this one, so now you see the difference, right? And talking about the colors, and it has, how many colors you can count? I think it's more than 10, right? For sure, it will more than 10 colors involved. So this one has no color limitation, no color limitation. And this one has color limitation. So these colors is the difference. Advantage for this seamless digital printing sock is no limitation for colors. And while the jacquard sock has limitation for colors. Okay, and this one has no limitation for MOQ, for quantity, while this one, it has. Okay, so from these different aspects, we compare of this seamless digital printing sock compare with the normal jacquard sock, how the disadvantages and what is the advantages. Okay, that's the comparison for this normal socks with the jacquard knitting and with this seamless digital printing sock. Okay, so this is the comparison. And if you are interested for this new item, let us know, consult us, okay? And if you wanted to do the business for printing this sock, and also let us know, because we are the professional manufacturer for making this seamless digital printer. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So maybe for the new audience and you don't know who we are, what we do, and allow me here to make an introduction for us. And we are Ningbo Haishu, Colorado digital technology company, and we are the manufacturer for making this seamless digital printer. Our design printer are mainly for the seamless the tubular items, like what you see, the sock, and the sleeve covers, and like this one, the seamless tubular items of the seamless shorts and t-shirts. And these are mainly for the seamless yoga, for the yoga wearing. Yeah, so for this kind of, and also like what previously our audience said, yes, beanies and the barf scarves. Okay, so for this kind of the seamless digital printing items, and we are suitable. So our designed printer are mainly for these kind of items of the applications, and different applications with different model of the printer. So we have this, we have seen 远一点看这台机器 we have seen this 4 rollers printer, and it has the center motor drive to drive the 4 rollers automatically rotate, turn one by one. So during printing, it's non-stop printing. So no stop unless you are not able to catch up this printer, and then you can use this device to stop it, to pause the whole machine. Okay, so for this designed printer, it has the roller length like 60 centimeters length for the length. Yeah, and here the diameter for this roller, it has normally like 82 millimeters diameter. But if you wanted to make the customized size, we can do that, but get the smaller size, like 73 millimeter or 60 millimeter. So this is the 4 rollers. This is the 4 rollers. And what you see here, and this operator is making the production for this stock. And you see the difference already, right? You see the difference. It is not the short roller, but it is the long roller, right? So this actually a very old model. It's an old model of the printer. It can print just one pair one time. One pair one time. Not like the 4 rollers, it's one piece one time. But even with the one pair one time, it's still not so slow. It's still okay, especially for the customization sock. But just the workload of the operator, a little bit big for her. You see, she just offloaded the stick and to put it on the holder and grab the new one, load up to the machine. And after she load up the stick and she adjusting the sock, so that costs time. So that's why the efficiency for this one a little bit lower than the 4 rollers. And now it is under printing. It is under printing, and she could just do the ready printed sock. So now, after she hung the printed one, she is now loading up the new sock. So these 2 steps is just under this one is printing. So that's why this machine, the efficiency cannot compete with the 4 rollers. Okay, and here, follow me, and the camera is coming back to here, and this is another new model. So this one, it has the 2 arms. Yeah, and some audience might already recognize that this length of this roller has a little bit longer one. Yes, exactly. This one is around 70 centimeters long for this roller length. So it is 10 centimeters longer than the 4 rollers. And with this long roller, we can print for the longer socks, like the football socks. Okay. And also with the diameter here, you can have the different, the alternative option, like a normal 82 millimeter or the 73 millimeter or the 60 millimeter. Yeah, and during printing, these two rollers, it's not like that kind of the rotating, the turning mode like the 4 rollers, but it switch each other. So this is different printing mode. But during printing, it is still the spiral printing mode. The spiral printing mode, these rollers do, it rotates. Okay, and also with this one, actually the backwards has some space. So this center motor drive could move backwards a little bit to leave the more space here for the roller. So that's why this roller length has the alternative option. It has maximum 1 meter. It has 1 meter. Okay, so these are different, the model of our printer. These are different model of printer. So you see here, this is the 2 rollers printer. It's under printing. So you can see the printing mode. 拍它的工作 So you see that during that inside roller under printing, she loaded up the new stock at the outside of the roller. And now it's finished printing and it will switch, you see? And switch back to her position. So the operator, no need to move. The roller move. And this is also the continuous printing mode. So once you set up the quantity of each order, of each design, and then it will not stop until you press the button pause. Otherwise, it will continuously printing. So this one, the output around 45. Yeah, 37 to 45 pairs per hour. Well, the 4 rollers, 从这个角度拍嘛. Well, the 4 rollers, it will reach 55 pairs to maximum 86 to 90 pairs per hour. So for the efficiency wise, that 4 rollers has much more efficiency. And now finish printing. It will switch now. Okay, this is how it works. And coming back to our 4 rollers, and this is actually so far the hot seal one. Yeah, the hot seal one. So with these 4 rollers, actually you could print no matter it is cotton one or the polyester one. The polyester, I will show you just like this kind of the effect. This is the polyester one. It's nice, right? Yeah. The cute cat. Okay, so polyester one, and this sleeve cover, and that is the nylon one. Nylon one. So technical-wise, it is no matter cotton material or it is the polyester one, or it is the nylon one, or it is the wool material. So actually every material could be printed. And no matter it is cotton or polyester or wool or nylon or even our live stream, that it will has two ways to reach that. The first traditional way is the reactive ink with the long process. 你的镜头不要动好吗? Yeah, and then one side, one printing solution will be the cotton material in the normal way. So it will be used with the reactive ink. Then with the whole process very complex and long. So pre-treatment and then printing. After printing, you need drying it and then steam it and then washing it. So this is the whole process. Well, the other cotton, you could use the pigment ink. With the pigment ink, you can shorten the whole process. One step for heating. So of the different printings, the polyester use the ink. Two steps, just print, it is done. So polyester is the most easiest one. And for the cotton, for the bamboo, it is the nylon or it is the possible to be printed. Our printer just need to different ink as well. And the bamboo fiber, it is the same character, normal one with the pre-active, or it is with the pigment ink. Okay, and then for the nylon and wool material, and both of these two materials needs to be printed with the acid ink. Yeah, and then the process will be similar as the cotton normal one. So very long process. It's non-avoidable so far. So with the pre-treatment, printing, and then the heating, drying, and then the finishing of the washing. So all these steps are for nylon and wool material. So far, it's non-avoidable, cannot be replaced by any other solutions of printing, like pigment. No, sorry. So far, it's still not working. Okay? So these are the common materials will be used for the seamless digital printing applications. Yeah, so these are the common materials. But all these kind of the materials could be printed by our printer. No problem, just change the ink. But just I wanted to remind you to make it carefully, because every time once you change the ink, you have to be sure the whole system of the ink system needs to be totally cleaned. Otherwise, the different ink has the different recipe, and then it might be sticky, it might be like the water base, but sometimes it has the risk to clog the print head. So that's why we suggest you strongly that just use one printer for one material, for loading up for one kind of the ink. Okay? So that is the advice from us. So if you have any questions or any idea about this seamless digital printing industry, and no doubt to consult us, and you can visit our website www.coloradotech.com. Okay, so I see, hi Leslie, nylon same way you print polyester? No, sorry, that nylon material is totally different one. So what I grab in my hands here, you see, this the sleeve cover. It is the nylon material. It is the nylon. And we first needs to be use the different ink compare with the polyester one. So the nylon material needs to be used the acid ink, while the polyester material use the sublimation ink. So from the ink wise, they are totally different. And then the process. The polyester is just easy, like 2 steps, printing, heating, done. While the nylon one needs pre-treatment, printing, finishing process, and finishing process included several steps. It includes drying, it includes steaming, and drying again, and washing, and also steaming. Okay, so these are the difference. So nylon material cannot be used with the same as the process for the polyester. The process are different. The ink are different. But the printing, only printing, that is the same, because printing is just printing. So never mind it is polyester or cotton, it just print. But the loading ink will be different. Yeah, so that's the case. Okay, so hope my answer helps. Okay, so any further more questions? Okay, so to ensure that our print head cannot be clogged, we keep continuously printing, okay? So any question there? Hey, Lesiba. So hope my answer helps you. If still you have any doubt, let me know, okay? Yeah, so I'd like to clean the head. So any questions there? And I've already introduced to you the different material, different process of the printing. And also with the nylon material, I just remember I wanted to talk about more that for the nylon material, better use the 8-color solution. And normally what we use for the seamless digital printing is just 4 colors. Yeah, just 4 colors printing mode. Because 4 colors printing, it's enough to meet up all the color requests of the image. So that's enough actually. But just for the normal, for the cotton, for the nylon one, it needs 8 colors to be sure that every tiny small details of the color tone will be perfectly showed. So you could see here, even the solid color of this pink, of this red, it's solid indeed. And the solid yellow will be solid yellow, and dark yellow, dark yellow. No any mixed color. No any mixed color, okay? So if you have any question, just let me know. And now after cleaning, we do the check. So check out the head status if it is better. Yeah, maybe you could not see it, but I can see here for the head too. Actually, it's not good enough. And now it's you can see right. You can see that, right? Yeah. So this one's still not okay. And previously, it's like this. The cane color, the black color, and now it's like pink color, black color, a little bit more, a little bit better, but not good enough. Okay, we do the cleaning again. So during the printing, once you found the color stained on the paper like this, you have to replace the new one. And after you wrap this new paper, and you have to fix it and ensure during printing and during the rotating, it's not smooth. Once it is moving during printing, and then it will impact the quality of the image of the print. Okay, so this one done, and now the cleaning is finished. So we check again. Okay, we check it out. Ah, still good. Hi, Elizabeth. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your interest, and thank you so much for being with us during the live. And glad that I have the opportunity to be here to show you how this work and how this different material working for different printing solution. Ah, I just got Joan here.
Hi, Elizabeth. I'm Joan. Nice to meet you here. This time in this showroom, we don't have the single roller. That is another workshop there. But you can see it's similar. After any process to Tina. Tina will reply you.
My pleasure. Yeah, just if you have any doubts, any question, just let me know. And I will try my best to answer you, okay?
Okay, for the printer pad, you just don't, don't hit it. And usually no problem. 他问就是打印机喷头怎么个敏感法？
啊，对 Yes. Okay. So the head indeed is sensitive, and you have to be sure to take good care of the head. Otherwise, the head is so expensive, I think, and it's not necessary for you to waste money if you can do it well, and you could do it well, right? So just during the printing, just ensure that the material of the loading sock cannot be just with somewhere standing up to scratch the print head. That's it. Okay, so now the head is finished for the cleaning. Let's check how the head status is. And let's check it out with this white paper, and we will see it clearly. Yeah, here it will be obviously. Now you see, it's still not so good enough. Maybe this is the old hat. You see here, this is the cane color. And the cane color, I can see it improved a lot. So this is the previously. And now it is with some line already connected each other. Just the black color. Just the black color. See? Black, this is the previously, this is now. And the cane color, almost the same. Yellow one is same. Okay, so you have to be carefully checking the head status. And if the head already being used for like 8 months and 10 months, and during this 8 months, 10 months, you have so frequency for using this head. And then once you think this head status like this, and after several times trying, it still cannot be improved. And then you could consider about change the new head. And normally the longevity for this head is like 1 year, more or less 1 year. And some customers, if with the good maintenance, and this head longevity could last for around 1.5 months, 1.5 year, it's no problem. And some customer even using for 4 years, and they still think that is workable, and it's the printing image, the resolution is acceptable, and then that will be a totally different story. Okay. So that's a bit. If you have any question, just let me know. You're welcome. You're welcome. And my pleasure. I can help you. And also one thing here, let's see back. You see here. You see now the print head 低一点，再低一点，对对，好。Now you see the head is closed with this caping, right? So you have to be sure that every printing job finished, and then it will be closed. Once you go outside for a cup of coffee, for some drinks, and then or go for the washing room, and then ensure this will be closed tightly. Cannot be leave it open, and then the air will go inside and to dry the head. So that one also needs to be paid more attention. Okay. Yeah, Lasiba is saying hi to Joan, and Joan is there. Again, you say hi. Okay, nice meeting you here, and nice being with us for this live. Okay, so 介绍了. So here, like here, what I was talking about. 蹲下去. So what I was talking about, like this height, this is not allowed actually. So with this height, it's almost like the printing height. So the head will be here, and it will very risk to scratch the head, to damage the head. So that's why for this part, it needs to be use your hand, and then 拍这里, and then to stretch it more, and ensure this angle, these two angles. these two angles to be disappeared. Now I stretch a little bit and then cannot be just bounce back. Okay, so now it will be okay for print. And that will be very safe for the printer, for the print head. Okay? Elizabeth, that is for you. Yeah, how to avoid to damage the sensitive of the head. And this is one point. And that closing with the head, closing with the caping, that is another one. Okay? Okay, so we need to keep printing for this. What type of this white paper? Is it sublimation paper or this one? The paper. Actually, we call it tissue paper. A tissue paper. It's like mainly for the garment. Once you like the T-shirt selling, and once you get the T-shirt, bought the T-shirt, and in the inside of the T-shirt, it has the tissue paper to avoid any printing with the foil. I think with the foil one or not. A little bit. Yeah, the tissue paper. Like this. It just cut it with the certain measurement, like the long side, the length will be 60 centimeter. Yeah. And then the width is just according to the parameter here, this roller. So it's like here it's like a 30 centimeters width. Yeah. So this is the paper. And sometimes it has the brown one. I show you. So both material are fine. If you can get local with this brown one, maybe that is normal. It's also fine. The same function actually. Okay, so hope this paper answer is satisfied with you. Now you see, the paper function is to wrap this roller and not to be stained with the printing color, with the ink during printing. Otherwise, this metal one will get dirty. And another important function for this one is to grab the sock. Grab the sock. Okay. So this metal one is very smooth. And then we are afraid that during printing, actually this roller, it rotates very fast. So once you load up the sock, if just directly on the roller, the metal one, and during its rotating, this sock might a little bit moving during printing. And that will get the double image. So it will get the blurry one. So that's why we need to get this paper to wrap to the roller. And after wrap it, you need this tape to fix it. Yeah, to help you, to assist you to fix it. And then get this sock, load up, yeah. So during printing, it will not easy to move. It will not easy to move. So this is the function of this sock. Okay. Let's see about. So I'm not sure if you already heard about the different material use the different ink, different printing process. So I'd like to hear to repeat it again. So what I'm got in my hands here, this is the normal process with the cotton one, and compare with the another printing solution of the cotton material. You could see the difference, but not so big. And this is the normal cotton with reactive ink. But the disadvantage is the long process. Well, the advantage for this one is the good color fastness to washing and rubbing. And this is still the cotton. So from the vibrancy of the color, it's sort of same. But the disadvantage is around 1 grade lower for the color fastness. For washing, for rubbing, than the normal one. And the advantage is that with the short process. So this one and this one, both are cotton and both need pre-treatment. But after printing, this pigment ink effected on cotton one only need heating. Then the whole process will be done. Well, this one has a long process for drying, for steaming, for washing, long process. So these are two kinds of different printing solution for the cotton material. This one, normal process, long process, use the reactive ink effected on cotton. And this one with the short process, with cotton material in pigment ink. Yeah, and the polyester is just 2-step, and the ink use the sublimation ink, and the process just printing, heating, then the whole process will be done. And this one, it is the nylon, the sleeve cover, nylon, and we use the 8-color solution to get the tiny small details of each solid color. And this nylon material use the acid ink, same as the wool material. So both nylon and wool material use the acid ink. And the process is similar like the cotton normal one. So very long process. Pre-treatment, printing, drying, steaming, drying again, and washing process. So these are the whole process for the nylon and wool material. But both nylon and wool material use the acid ink. Okay, so if you wanted to use the bamboo, the natural fiber, and then it's similar like the cotton. So you have the two options. So in short, the cotton and the bamboo, the natural fibers, can use the two options. One with the reactive ink with long process, one with the pigment ink with the short process. Okay, that is the whole introduction based on different material, different ink, different working process. Hope that is helpful for you. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. You're happy. Okay, thank you, Lesba. So thank you so much for being with us, and thanks for your time. Yeah, and this is Tina, and we will be here twice a week. And today is Wednesday European time, morning time. And for West American time, it's Tuesday midnight till the Wednesday early morning, 1 o'clock. Okay, so next time will be Friday morning time for European customer, still the same time, and the West American time will be the same as well, but in Thursday. Okay, Thursday midnight. Yeah, and thank you so much for today and watching our live, and also welcome you to subscribe us. Yeah, subscribe us, and for new subscriber, you can tell us what item you wanted to print, and we will print for you, and we will post it for our shops, and you will see it. Okay, and once you wanted to get the printed sock free, it's okay, but you just pay the freight. Okay, and we will be free for the printed sock for you. Okay, this is Tina, and thank you again for all of you today to watch our live, and see you next time. Goodbye for now.